Hello there everybody, this is Grant, my son is a Collector 75 and welcome to the second part of my, what am I going to call it, my Generation 1 Autobot Pretenders collection video. So we covered the Decepticons in the last video and of course, well, providing I've uploaded these roughly at the same time because I know what I'm like, I sort of upload stuff when I feel like it usually. As it is, I think I've got about 8 or 9 videos just to ponder and upload when I please, because that's what I usually do. Anyway, that's why they always seem a bit out of order sometimes, but there we go. Anyway, right, so here we have the Autobot Pretenders. Now, I'll be honest, the Autobot ones aren't my favourites. I just find them all too samey and a bit bland, if I'm honest. I mean, we have, in the front here, we have the first ones released. We have... oh, if I can reach around it. We got Wave Rider, Landmine, and Cloudburst. And they're virtually identical. They're just sort of like oversized humans wearing weird, like, space-suity type things. And that's it, really. I mean, I like this guy. He's got a bit of an unconventional whip weapon. And now, I don't know if you're going to notice it, but old Landmine's sword's gone a bit limp. I feel sorry for him there. But this is, I think this is around about the first time we started getting this soft rubber plastic. I have no idea why they made it out of soft rubber back then. I don't think it was for safety because I'm sure we had some proper rigid plastic still being used for swords and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe it was cost. I don't know. But I know I didn't like it and I still don't like bloody soft rubber. Hate it. Yeah, now I did put some repro labels on this guy because he was looking a little bland and was probably the worst condition Pretender that I had. Close that. Yeah, so there's them three. Not my favourites. Let's bring in the second wave of these Pretenders. Now, most of these are complete, apart from Groundbreaker here. Now, I'm missing some of his shoulder armour and I think I'm missing a gun as well. Which is unfortunate, really. I've tried looking for them, but I never seem to see them. This guy I used to have boxed. This is Splashdown, but I sold the box. I can't remember how much I sold the box for. I don't know if it was as much as I actually paid for it. I think I paid about 50 odd quid for this, 30, 40 quid, I don't know. But there we go. I can't remember how much I got for the box now. But either way, I preferred one loose because I was trying to earn a bit of money and sort of basically make a bit of space. So there we go. But now I do like this guy because his belt actually forms the bottom half of that shark face on his chest there. If anybody knows exactly why this second run of Pretenders on the Autobot side, they all had animal faces, please tell me because I have no idea. But generally I prefer these ones better than the first wave. Apart from Sky High, but we'll come to him. Right, I'm going to get these out, well, the robots out, and I'll display them with their shells. Right, so here we have them all in their robot modes, and I quite like them. And again, this is probably the first time I've had all of these figures in their robot modes next to each other, probably since forever, really. We're going to start here with probably the worst one. Oh, hello. Which is Sky High. I'm just not a fan of it. I don't like it. It's not my favourite one. Again... I mean, he looks okay, but I'll come to that when I get him into alt mode, really. Then we have this Abomination, which is Splashdown. I'll have fun with this, transforming this, because I'm still not exactly sure how he transforms, but there we go. We're going to pop him back there. And then we have Cloudburst. Yeah, he's okay, a bit dull. And then we have... Landmine, holds his gun in a really weird way. There we go. And then we have Wave Rider over here. Now he's all black. He's probably the only one with painted eyes. But there we go. He's not too bad actually. Once I put the repro labels on him, he was actually a lot better than I thought. And this guy is Groundbreaker. Just shame I don't have any weapons for him really. But we'll put him over there. Right. I'm going to transform these very quickly into alt mode. Right, so here they all are in their alt modes. And now some are okay, some are pretty bad. We're going to start with an okay one. This is Groundbreaker. He is an okay little car thing. He rolls pretty well. He kind of looks like a weird buggy type thing, so I can forgive that. We're going to move on here to Wave Rider. Now, he is a submersible vehicle, maybe, or a boat. I'm not totally sure. I like how the head does turn into the turbine, which then would probably on sea level go under the water, which is kind of cool. I like that. He's not too bad. Come to, God, what's his name? Bloody Landmine. Now, he sits at a funny angle. I can't get him to sit properly. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. But he looks like he's been mangled, really. So, a bit of a letdown, that one. Then we're going to come to Cloudburst. And I actually like it. I think that could be a passable little flying skimmer, or Cybertronian skimmer or something like that. I like it. Shame that you've got his face hanging around right at the bottom there. But there we go. Then we're going to come to probably my least two favourites. This is Splashdown. Now, I still don't know how to transform this properly, because what you end up getting is you get a boat which looks like it's doing a nosedive into the water. You just cannot get these legs flush at all, really. Well, I'll get this one a bit more flush, but this one, well, I can, but then it pushes the other one out, you see. So you just end up with that, and it just looks naff. It should be like that, 'cause it's supposed to be a boat. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I have no idea, but it's not a favourite of mine. This one should be a favourite of mine. It's Sky High, because I like helicopter transformers. But this is a joke, really. It is just him folded around with legs up. Add a few bits. If you didn't have these bits, he would not look like anything at all, really. Look like just everybody else. And it's a shame the rotors don't spin. You know, but again, he does look a little bit like a Cybertronian helicopter thing. Again, I just wish they'd invested more money in these, really, because it's a great concept. I do like it. I like it more now than I did probably back when I first started collecting these again back in like the 90s, when I was about 18, 19. Yeah, it's a shame, really. Right, I'm going to wrap up this video there. Don't forget, you can comment and rate and give it a big thumbs up. And of course, you can hit that notification bell if you would like to receive notifications of when I upload a new video and everything. Until then, you can support my channel using the links below. But this has been Graham, the Collector 75, and I shall see you all next time. Bye for now. Thank you.